Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. During Tuesday's live episode of America's Got Talent, Puppet Simon and the Cowbells fought for their shot to be in the finale. The Cowbells are a puppeteer group that controls several puppets on stage, including puppet versions of Simon, 63, and Sophia, 51. The puppets dance and sing in an attempt to win over the AGT audience in the studio and at home. Although they did their best, it doesn't appear that the Cowbells won over the judges. First, Sophia hit her buzzer during the act, and then Simon quickly followed suit. Hitting their red buzzer is the most obvious form of displeasure a judge can give on AGT. Simon, being the last one to hit his buzzer, said the performance started well, but then got increasingly worse. The audience started booing Simon, and then Sophia said, "No, it was horrific in the beginning, but then the puppet version of herself improved the set." Howie's mishap. When it was Howie's turn to critique the act, he didn't hold back from slamming his co-judges. The 67-year-old said, "I don't think giving red buzzers at this point in the contest is appropriate." The host of the show, Terry Crews, 55, immediately started to call out the former game show host. With a look of disbelief on his face, all Terry could say was, "What?" All of the other judges started to laugh at Howie's hypocrisy. The judge is well known for hitting his red buzzer during the live shows, and he's done it several times this season. Fans of the competition show on X, formerly known as Twitter, quickly called Howie out for his comment. One said, "Seems like Howie is a hypocrite." Another said, "You've buzzed during live shows, Howie." Someone said, "I agree with both at Simon Cowell and at Sofia Vergara on the buzzers on Puppet Simon and the Cowbells." Even Howie tweeted about the moment and said, "I said what I said. Giving buzzers isn't appropriate at this point." Howie Mandel calls out AGT co-judges for inappropriate decision during performance, leaving fans divided. In the world of reality television, few shows are as widely recognized and loved as America's Got Talent, AGT. Since its inception in 2006, AGT has captivated millions of viewers with its dynamic mix of talent and entertainment. From singers to magicians, comedians, and dancers, contestants of all ages and walks of life have vied for the coveted prize. However, it's not just the talent that keeps audiences hooked, it's also the often dramatic dynamics between the judges. One of the most intriguing moments of season 19 occurred when longtime judge Howie Mandel publicly called out his fellow co-judges for what he deemed an inappropriate decision during a pivotal performance. The situation not only caught viewers by surprise, but also left the audience split, igniting a spirited debate online. Setting the stage. The performance in question. To understand the intensity of the moment, it's essential to revisit the performance that sparked the disagreement. The night was charged with excitement as a variety of contestants prepared to perform. Among them was a young, promising illusionist, whose reputation as a master of misdirection had been growing throughout the season. His act was polished, his tricks were mind-bending, and his presentation had a flair that captured the audience's attention. For his semi-final performance, he attempted a daring illusion that involved escaping from a locked water tank while shackled. The stakes were high. It was a dangerous stunt that had everyone on the edge of their seats. As he entered the tank, the timer started, and the tension in the air was palpable. Viewers and judges alike watched in silence, their eyes glued to the stage. However, after a series of technical mishaps, one involving the lock not functioning as planned, the illusionist struggled to complete the trick in time. While his effort was impressive and his stage presence undeniable, the performance fell short of perfection. As he emerged from the tank, visibly shaken and drenched, it was clear that the act had not gone according to plan. The judges' reaction, a split decision. When it came time for the judges to weigh in, their reactions were varied. Howie Mandel, known for his straightforward and often blunt critiques, immediately addressed the issues with the performance. He acknowledged the difficulty of the act but ultimately expressed disappointment that the illusionist had not successfully executed the escape. In his opinion, the technical failures detracted from what could have been a stellar moment. His critique was fair, grounded in the reality that AGT is a competition where perfection can be the difference between winning and losing. Mandel expressed admiration for the illusionist's bravery, but maintained that in such a high-stakes performance, execution was everything. However, it was the other judges who ignited the controversy. Sofia Vergara and Heidi Klum, both known for their empathetic judging styles, took a far more lenient approach. They praised the contestants' creativity and charisma, choosing to focus on the overall spectacle rather than the flaws in execution. In a surprising turn, both judges decided to give the contestant a pass, expressing their belief that his potential outweighed the issues in the act. Simon Cowell, the notoriously tough and often unpredictable judge, also weighed in. While acknowledging the performance's flaws, Cowell echoed Vergara and Klum's sentiments, emphasizing the difficulty of the act and the contestants' raw talent. In a shocking twist, he sided with them, giving the illusionist his vote of confidence. This decision left Mandel visibly frustrated. While he had initially been diplomatic in his critique, the leniency of his co-judges compelled him to speak out. Addressing the panel directly, Mandel said, "I don't think this was an appropriate decision. This is a competition, and we can't just overlook mistakes because we like the contestant. The act wasn't good enough, and we owe it to the talent and the audience to judge based on performance, not potential." Howie Mandel's stand. Why he called it inappropriate. Mandel's reaction was rooted in his philosophy of fairness. As a judge on AGT for over a decade, he has consistently prioritized merit and execution over sentimentality. His belief is that the show's role is to elevate the best talent, not merely the most likable personalities. His calling out of his fellow judges reflected his frustration that the standard of the competition, in his eyes, was being compromised. In Mandel's view, the judges had a responsibility to maintain the integrity of the show. By allowing a flawed performance to pass without proper critique, he felt they were setting a dangerous precedent. AGT, after all, is a platform where contestants from all walks of life compete on equal footing, and Mandel believed that bending the rules for one person undermined the fairness of the competition. Mandel's stance resonated with many viewers who shared his sentiment. Social media platforms quickly lit up with fans supporting his critique, arguing that AGT should focus on rewarding excellence rather than potential. Some fans pointed out that other contestants who had delivered flawless performances could be overshadowed if the judges continued to prioritize likability over skill. Fan reactions. A divided audience. While some viewers supported Mandel's firm stance, others felt that his critique was too harsh. Many argued that AGT has always been about more than just technical perfection. The show is, at its core, a celebration of talent in all its forms, and part of that means recognizing potential and encouraging performers who might stumble along the way. Fans of The Illusionist quickly came to his defense, pointing out the immense pressure he was under and praising his ability to remain composed despite the mishaps. They argued that AGT is not just a talent show, it's also a stage for dreamers, and sometimes that means rewarding perseverance and passion, even in the face of failure. Supporters of Vergara, Klum, and Cowell echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that their decision was about encouraging growth and giving contestants the chance to learn from their mistakes. In their view, talent development is a journey, and a single misstep should not disqualify someone with as much potential as the illusionist. This divide among the fans highlighted the broader debate about what AGT should represent. Is it a show that rewards only the best of the best, or is it a platform for nurturing talent and allowing for second chances? The bigger picture. What this moment means for AGT. The disagreement between Howie Mandel and his fellow judges touched on a central tension that has always existed within AGT: the balance between entertainment and competition. On one hand, the show is about spectacle, excitement, and heartwarming moments. On the other, it's a serious competition where the winner receives a significant prize and the opportunity to perform in Las Vegas, a world-renowned stage. Mandel's frustration likely stemmed from his belief that AGT should lean more heavily into the competitive aspect of the show, especially in the later stages. By the semifinals, he believes that contestants should be judged on their ability to deliver flawless, professional performances, not on their potential to improve in the future. However, the other judges' decision reflected AGT's more emotional and human side. For them, the show was not just about finding the most technically skilled performer, but also about celebrating the human spirit, the power of creativity, and the courage to dream big. This philosophical divide is part of what makes AGT such a compelling show. Viewers are drawn not only to the talent, but also to the drama that unfolds between the judges as they navigate their different perspectives on what makes a performance truly great. Conclusion: a defining moment for AGT. The moment when Howie Mandel called out his fellow judges for their inappropriate decision will undoubtedly go down as one of the most memorable in AGT history. It sparked a debate not only among the judges but also among the fans, highlighting the tension between technical perfection and raw potential. While some viewers appreciated Mandel's commitment to fairness and excellence, others sided with the more lenient judges, valuing the opportunity for contestants to grow and learn from their mistakes. In the end, this moment encapsulated what makes AGT so unique: its ability to showcase talent, while also stirring meaningful conversations about what it means to succeed in the world of entertainment. As the season progresses, it will be interesting to see whether this philosophical divide among the judges continues to shape their decisions and how it impacts the trajectory of the remaining contestants. One thing is for sure: AGT is never short on drama, and moments like this remind us why it remains one of the most popular shows on television. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.